welcome to my channel. It's Ascended-Master 11.333. Thank you for being here. First, I'd like to thank all the new subscribers. You all really let me know that I'm truly on the right path in fulfilling my purpose. So I appreciate all the love and support, and a special thank you to anybody who donated to my channel. So if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. But for those who are first timers to my channel, I base my readings off of each of the life path numbers rather than the zodiac signs because I resonate with numerology at this time. And I align my readings with the lunar cycles of the new moon and full moon. And I do this to deliver the messages from spirit that you may need as you set your intentions, your affirmations, your manifestations, as well as what you may need to release. It'll help you work better with the lunar energies. If it resonates with you or your loved one, if you're cross-watching, please subscribe and comment below to let me know that it did. I love to share experiences, and I do read and respond to each of the comments. Plus, each person who comments will be entered into a drawing to win a free personal reading. So if you commented on the last lunar cycle video, stay until the very end to see if you've won. If you didn't win and you still want to book a personal reading, order a numerology chart, discover your life purpose or starseed origins, or if you just want some coaching or guidance, you can comment below. You can send me a message on Facebook, or you can email me at ascended-master11.333@gmail.com. All of my services are donation-based at this time. However, I do have some certifications. I am a certified numerology practitioner, a mental health ambassador, integrative wellness coach, CBT, integrative wellness coach, and CBT stands for cognitive behavioral therapy. I also have certification in professional spiritual healing and holistic health and wellness coaching. I'm also a life purpose coach practitioner. Before I begin your reading, I will do some sound healing with my singing bowls, and this is to help clear your energy and mind. All you have to do is listen. So place your hand on the chakra that you believe needs the most light at this time. Close your eyes and take a slow, deep breath. Okay, let's get started with your reading. Welcome, Life Path 7s or cross watchers for Life Path 7s. Let's see which aspects come out for you. Okay, we have them already. You also have abundance and envy. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. And envy, I am the same as everybody else, but with different challenges. So those two also flipped up. But for the sake of length of your reading, I'll just stick with 3. But just keep in mind that you also had envy and abundance. We'll play them off to the side here. So the main aspects in regard to your reading will actually be happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Surrender, I can release my need to control. And discipline, I can accomplish what I set my mind to. So you have happiness, surrender, discipline. So yeah, it looks like you just want to be happy, and maybe it's this enviness or wishing for this abundance to come through that you feel like you're lacking. But really, you need to surrender to the divine timing of things, and having that self-discipline to become happy, to surrender to the divine, to know that everybody is on the same journey as a human, but they all have different paths, they all have different choices, all different experiences, different lessons to be learned, and you just know that their lessons, their life is different than yours, and to not be envious, because anything could happen at any time. You always need to be grateful and feel blessed, and imagine that you are in a state of abundance and in a state of happiness. And the more you consciously choose to be blessed and stay blessed and believe you're blessed and be grateful and communicate with spirit, telling them how grateful you are and what it is you're trying to manifest, and working with the lunar cycles and, meditating, doing spiritual practices, spirit will co-create with you, because you literally can manifest anything that you want. So it's almost as if it's your own blockages. It's your own thought processes, because things will manifest whether it's negative or positive. It goes by energy, not by word choice. So you could really, really want this, but if there's any part of you that's doubting, it's not going to come into fruition the way it's supposed to. So get out of your own way. It's time to really, truly, consciously choose to be positive, to be happy, and that's going to require some discipline. Oh, okay. So that was like half the deck that came out. We don't want that. Okay. You have the koala spirit. Spirit has a plan. So yeah, everything happens in divine timing. So that Spirit does have a plan to bring you happiness. And just so you know that, Spirit does have your back. That's why they're asking you to surrender. Okay, you have the bobcat spirit. Life is a mystery. Surrender. Surrender to the mystery. Go with the flow. You have the white raven spirit. Trust in the magic. And so, yeah, and that's under discipline. And that's, again, saying to, surrender, to trust in the divine timing, trust in the process, trust your angels, trust your guides, and trust that yourself and that you're on the right path. You also have, 35. So that's 8, reduces to 8. And then you have another 8. So, double 8 energy coming in for you. And then you have the card number 66. If 66 is resonating with you in any way, which reduces to 3, because it goes to 12, and then that reduces to 3. So you have 8, 8, and 3. Be creative, and really be your own boss, babe. That's what I like to say, boss babes. We life path 8s. And then you have another 12, so another 3. So isn't that funny? You have 8, 8, 3, 3. I'm actually going to look that up for you, so and put it in the description exactly what that means. So you have 8, 8, 3, 3. That's funny. And this is the canary spirit. Sing your own song. That means stand in your own truth. Stand in your power. Only you can decide what is true for you. This is your story. Let's see what messages your angels have for you. There's 2 decks of these. You have chakra clearing from Archangel Metatron. Call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometric shapes. So yeah, look into sacred geometry. Call upon Archangel Metatron when you're doing your chakra work, your chakra cleansing. You have clairsentience, Archangel Raguel. Notice your recurring physical and emotional feelings, as they are simply divine guidance. Yeah, and that actually reminds me of this happiness card, where it says, I am aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path. If you notice whether or not you're happy or not, and knowing that it's when you're happy that you're on the right path, and when you're not, that something needs to be changed. And really that comes possible to bring to the light when you notice your recurring feelings. That's your own inner guidance trying to tell you that a change needs to take place. So if you're feeling happy and you're feeling great, that means that you're on the right path. And if things are not so great and you're stuck in your head and you're mad or you're resentful or just not yourself lately, you need to notice those recurring physical and emotional feelings. And you'll know that if they're good feelings, that it's right for your path, and that if they're bad feelings, then you have to make some changes or adjustments in that aspect of your life. And it could just be, being consciously aware. It's being aware of what you think. It's called metacognition, thinking about the way you think. This is brilliant idea, Archangel Uriel. Yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. So if you have been thinking about things and you have this idea that you just don't know or you're unsure about, a creative endeavor, a business endeavor, a job, a career switch, a relationship change, whatever it is for you, or it could be possibly be a move, or in addition to the family, there's all kinds of different things that this could relate to. But you have an idea, and Spirit is saying, yes, we have your back. If you wanna make this happen, we'll help you. You have prioritize, and again, Archangel Metatron coming in for you strongly. Focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organized and motivated. So, and that probably pertains to this brilliant idea. And these messages that are trying to come through to you through your emotions and your feelings. So you need to really take action and prioritize and focus on these great ideas that you want to bring into fruition. And this is under the discipline, this brilliant idea. So you really need to discipline yourself, make a to-do list, stick to it, and allow yourself to take that time to learn. If you've been wanting to learn something or invest in something, now's the perfect time to do it. And Archangel Metatron is someone that you can call upon, well, not only when you're trying to clear your chakras, but also when you're trying to prioritize when it comes to this brilliant idea. Second deck, you have Vanessa. To make your decision, ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose? Which way takes me away from it? Again, I feel like you are stuck in some negative energy, and this is saying that your body and your emotions are literally trying to tell you something. You literally need to listen to what your body, your emotions, those recurring thoughts and feelings that come up, whether you want them to or not. You could be having a great day and then all of a sudden, start dwelling on something or have anxiety out of nowhere, or, it could be physical symptoms such as a headache or a stomach ache or a knee or even like your joints. You need to listen to your body. Your body is literally trying to tell you, just like with this happiness card where it says, being happy means that I'm on the right path, and using your guides as your emotions as your guides to whether or not you're on the right path is really being signified through this card as well. If you can ask yourself, if this makes me happy, I'm on the right path, but also, does this take me closer to does this thinking, does this situation, does this person, does this, whatever it may be, career choice, does this bring me closer to my purpose or further away from it? And if you can answer that question yourself, then you can also know that, if you're on the right path or if you're not. That's a gift. Like our emotions and our feelings are a gift to know whether or not we're on the right path. A lot of people just don't know that. Or if they do know it, they don't really consider it. You have Desiree. Conditions are not favorable right now. Wait or look into another option and ask the angels to help guide and comfort you. Okay, so it looks like as if there's an opportunity that may have come to fruition, or you're wondering if you should jump into something, whether it be career, relationship, etc. It's saying no, to just wait, to gather more information, ask for comfort as you're trying to make your decision, because I feel like this is different than this brilliant idea that you had. Or if it is related to this idea, it's saying wait and just learn more information before jumping right in. But I do feel as if it's different than this brilliant idea, this opportunity. I feel like it's a different aspect. But if it resonates with you in that way, if you believe that it has to do with this idea that's trying to come to fruition, it's just, don't jump. Don't be like the full card energy where you're just head over heels. You need to really just be practical, and you can also be excited, but just be practical. You have Rosetta. You have a gift for working with young people, and your divine purpose involves helping, teaching, or parenting children. So yeah, this purpose card that came through, this is giving you a little hint that it has to do with, working with children in some way. You have a gift with children. It's probably that you have patient energy for children. And it could also mean too that you need to, it could be inner child work. Not necessarily just young children, but the young child within the self, helping yourself and helping other people heal their inner child. However that resonates with you, comment below. If you believe for you it means actually physical 3D reality children or the inner child within. Okay, we have expect powerful change. Expect powerful change. Happiness is coming for you. Oh, geez, I keep falling on the ground. Okay, so we also have you're very close to achieving your goal. That's why Archangel Metatron would like you to prioritize, because their spirit is trying to help you manifest this goal, and you're very close to achieving it. Look at the bigger picture. Yeah, so when you're prioritizing, when you're, remember not to stress over every little detail and try to control everything in the situation. You need to surrender, and you need to take a step back and really focus on the bigger picture, the bigger plan, the divine purpose. You have meditate and contemplate. And I guarantee you, once you meditate and contemplate, because all the answers that you need are within you. So this no, wait, caution card, if you just sit alone and meditate, maybe out by water, because there's water in this card, go out and meditate by water. If you have already, as much as you can be around water, go. You'll feel whether or not it relaxes you or not. It could just be going out in nature, but just go and be in nature and meditate and contemplate and just allow those answers to come to you, because you should be sure. And look, conclusions are within reach. Okay, so this is the Rider-Waite Oracle deck, or the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. I almost said Oracle. You have the High Priestess to start you out. And again, that's that balancing, that spirituality and practicality. You have the Six of Wands. You have the Queen of Cups reversed. And you have the Five of Coins. Okay, so starting off with your reading, for the Rider-Waite deck, we have the High Priestess, which is represented by a Taurus energy ruled by the moon and water. So this card is about trusting your intuition. The High Priestess sits between the B and the J, which creates a balance and represents negation and the beginning. So it's an in-between of a decision-making process. There are two pillars, and it also represents two choices. She holds ancient wisdom. She's very intuitive. She sees through all the bullshit. She's illuminated by the moon, which means she has has access to hidden knowledge, ancient wisdom, and sacred information. She's like a librarian, and she grants you access to those seeking knowledge. And then she introduces you to your own self-voice and your intuition, your gut instinct, which gives you the ability to make a sure decision, but also clarity on how to go forward with what you want to manifest in your life. But you need more information before you can make any decisions right now. You need to observe and obtain knowledge while deciding. And it's okay to trust your gut. There's insights that are being revealed to you through daydreams, dreams, visions, and just plain out knowing. That's like the clairsentience. Your guides are trying to just tell you that you can trust your gut, you can trust your instincts. You just second guess yourself. So that's funny that card came out, because it's really just reiterating this card here. Be cautious and trust your gut. Okay, and then so you also have the Six of Wands. Six represents perseverance, and the Wands represents spirituality. So this is success, and it's progress. It's victory. It's a good energy. It's celebration or beauty. It's happiness, victory, success. It's a public reward even. So, you're gallivanting and you're happy. You're very close to achieving your goal. And when you do, this is how you're going to feel, on top of the world. You also have the Queen of Cups in reverse. So this could be feeling insecure or dependent on something. That's maybe why you are in this indecisive energy. Maybe you're afraid to step out of your comfort zone. If this were upright, it would be being emotionally vulnerable and invested in things, being empathetic and very loving, and owning that vulnerability vulnerability of being an balanced empath, being very compassionate, calm, and comforting. But because it's in reverse, it's saying that you're lacking in that area. You need to become more of a balanced empath. And maybe that's where your envy comes from. Maybe it's not even your own, but because you feel so much of yourself and everybody around you, it becomes so overwhelming, and it can end up feeling like this. This is the 5 of coins. And this is feeling like, you know, left out or betrayed or like left behind or not being invited or neglected or abandoned in some way. It could be that you're leaving somebody out or you feel left out of a situation. And this changes your emotional needs. It could be poverty or also insecurity. At the bottom of the deck, you have the 5, 6, 7 of cups. So 7 of cups, this is the very confidence, being very experienced. This is daydreaming, taking off rose-colored glasses and seeing reality, and dreaming and wondering. You're not seeing the way that things are. That's why you need to look at the bigger picture. You have a very narrow focus right now. The cups have materials in them that can be manifested. So you can, this is just spirit letting you know that you can manifest whatever you want. You are searching for your purpose and your choices and your daydreaming, and that's where this big idea is going to come from, and that's where spirit's going to be able to come through to you and give you some messages that you may need. Because yeah, look at that, you're almost complete. You're a cycle that is almost complete here, because that's the 9 of cups. Okay. Let's see what comes out for you in my self-made deck. Oh, okay. I'll take these ones that landed on the ground, and I'll see if I feel guided to take more. Okay, so it says, your gifts are needed. You have work to do. Marvel at something beautiful. What positivity are you trying to manifest? Kalima is with you and protects you always. Kalima is one of the guides. She's the dark mother. You should look more into her if you haven't already. Plant the seeds, even if you don't get the shit. Shit in the shade. Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry. Even if you don't get to sit in its shade, plant the seeds, even if you don't get to sit in its shade. So that's basically saying do the work, even if it doesn't come into fruition. It's going to teach you something along the way, and whether that be informing people of the knowledge or trying to create something. It's okay if it doesn't come to fruition. You still need to plant the seeds anyway. That means you still need to take action where it's needed. You can't just expect things to bloom without putting in the work. Do something that you used to love to do as a kid. This helps heal your inner child. It helps heal your ancestral line, and it helps you be young again. The younger you stay, the closer you are to your roots. Yeah, we'll pull a couple more. Okay. You have C'est la vie, life happens, that's life. View it as a learning tool for self-growth. That's where this envy coming from it is under the envy card. You are both a teacher and a student, so maybe that this year when you work with children, you're, or even if it goes with the inner child work, you're still teaching and you're still learning. So you are a teacher and a student. Lord Shiva comes to remind you that sometimes you must destroy in order to create something beautiful. Do not be afraid. So Shiva and Kali Ma coming in for you. Very beautiful. Every little thing happens in divine timing. Be patient. And again, that's what that surrender card there. You are more than your material possessions. I know sometimes we like to relate our value to our material life, how much money we have, but really it's not about that. It's not going to matter how much money you had, how much, it matters how you treated people. It matters how you, your purpose and your living life and experiencing joy and making people feel good and servicing to humanity in some way. That's what's really going to matter, not how much money you have or what kind of car you have or how much bills you paid, and it's not about your material possessions. What does the highest version of yourself look like? Do you even know? You can manifest the perfect life. And whether you're with somebody or not, this pertains to you. What does your highest version of yourself look like? It doesn't say like, you know, what does your perfect life look like, where you have to vision somebody else or not, vision somebody else. This is, what does the highest version of yourself look like? Okay? Someone in heaven is guiding you now and is with you always, so listen. So somebody is with you from heaven. They say hello, they're with you. Get grounded. There's physical grounding, emotional grounding, mental grounding, and spiritual grounding. And these are all exercises that you should be doing on a daily basis, especially if you're an empath. Be a little softer. Listen to how you speak to others and how they speak to you. Again, so this is like really reiterating this, if it makes you happy and if it brings you closer to your purpose, this is another thing that you can pay attention to be mindful of, to just be aware of, is how you speak and how others speak to you. Go see a waterfall or be around water. I can't make this up. I already said it. Spirit confirms it. List 3 things that you're grateful for. Try to do this on a daily basis. Take back your power. Focus on your solar plexus. Say, I am valuable. I have something to say. Okay. So that is there's your messages from that deck. Okay, next we have the Light Seers Oracle deck. Okay, we have take a break, life's work, not a season, get off the treadmill. Yeah, you've been working too hard. You've been focusing on the wrong things. You're distracting yourself. You're just, you know, so overwhelmed with what your daily life is that you don't take the time that you really need for yourself. You have Mirror, who or what is triggering you. Again, I feel like this is a very self-reflective time for you, because you have all these different aspects telling you to pay attention to different aspects of your daily life, like the way that you're feeling and thinking, whether or not it aligns with your purpose, what is triggering you, what the highest version of yourself, what it looks like. You know, there's so many different things that they're asking you to think about as it pertains to yourself and the way that you think. You have Pleiades, double mission, channeling, and uplifting humanity. If you would like to know your starseed origins or the starseed origins of your kids or family members or lovers, whoever it is, I would just need the date, the birthday, the time of birth, and the location of birth. They're donation based. If you can want to know for sure if you're Palladian starseed, but chances are that if you are, that you're watching this reading, that you are, and that you have a double mission, which is to channel and to uplift humanity, which I already mentioned, uplifting humanity. You have Inner Temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. Yeah, devotion, discipline, surrender, those are the same type of energies. You have Council of Light, divine orchestrations, helpers, and subtle realms. That pertains to looking at the bigger picture here. Look at this, this card here. Look at so if this is you in the middle here, these lights. And everywhere around you is just abundance of helpers and guidance, and those are your loved ones, those who have passed on before you, people who are so tied to you, your ancestors, people that you've known in this life who have passed on, and others that have passed on. Kalima, Shiva, Metatron, all the archangels, they're all surrounding you. And look at the full moon in the background, waiting to help you realize this and really pay attention to what they're trying to teach you and tell you. And then you have awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. Don't be surprised if you start astral projecting or start dreaming more lucid dreams, or starting getting messages in your dreams. Okay, this is the Self-Help Healing Oracle deck. You have clear your energy field, so this is using smudge sticks, sage, even aromatherapy. You need to clear your space, clear your energy. You have chanting. Look up some different chants. Chanting will help you stay, like, it'll keep your analytical mind very busy, and allow your subconscious to come forward, because you're so busy focusing on your breathing and your chanting that you're able to then just relax instead of allowing your mind to go all over the place. Chants are really good, and it'll put you in trance. Chanting will put you into trance meditation. You have used your hands, so be creative. You need to be creative. That's another way for you to get out of your own head because you're just focusing on what it is you're trying to create. So whether it be painting or making a necklace or something, they're doing pottery in the image, but you know, really just any kind of art, it doesn't even have to be art. It could be a poem, or it could be anything where you're being creative. Do a tie-dye even, anything. You have sing. And spend time with your family. Okay, so let's get a love message from your angels. You have take a chance on love. When we love, our lives are changed forever. Take a chance on love. Okay. This is your your romance angels oracle deck. I've been messing up a lot today, a couple times. Okay, you have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So yeah, you're on a journey, and sometimes when you're on that journey, sometimes being with somebody is not right away what you're supposed to do, or maybe you're with somebody and you know, your religious upbringing or your spiritual paths are different, and that's okay. You can still take a chance, but you have to be open and honest, because look, you have wedding. You know, there's commitment. It doesn't necessarily have to be a wedding. It could just mean a very deep bond, a commitment. You have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So you have forgiving your father, forgiving your mother, really truly knowing their story and why they are the way they are, and then having compassion for them, and then understanding how their parents were, and how their parents were before that, and how they got to become the way that they became. Doing so really helps you to forgive them and to go easier on yourself as you let go of some of those resentments, because you just didn't understand the way that you do now. Because you're an empath now, you know a lot more than you did as you were growing up. You have flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others. And again, being around water, go out and be by water by yourself, and then take whoever you're interested in or your partner, and go and see and be around the water. But there's also this message to love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Okay, this is messages that you can have with your partner. Whether you're married or single and interested in somebody, if you are talking to somebody, this is something that you need to ask. And if you are single, this is something that you can ask yourself. If you could have one superpower, what would it be? Who is your favorite superhero? And do you think we laugh and enjoy life enough together? How can we make more time for fun in our routine? And the quotes that go with them are, "The Lord is my strength and my shield. My heart trusts in him and he helps me. My heart leaps for joy when my song I praise him." Psalm 28:7. And then you have humor is the great thing, the saving thing. The minute it crops up, all our irritation and resentment slip away, and a funny spirit takes their place. Mark Twain. So yeah, being more humorous, being more laughy, like going around being somebody that makes you laugh, that makes you smile, that just makes, you know, that you can be yourself around. And last but not least, this is messages from your twin flame or soulmate. This is what they would really like to say to you at this time. Their higher selves would like to say, whether they would admit it to you or not. These are the things that they would like you to know, that they will hide behind material things, which is funny because you actually got that in your reading. You are more than your material possessions. You have, I'm starting to understand our connection. I am so attracted to you. Ooh, I haven't jumped. It was my fault, but I blamed you. And my life is not as together as it seems. Bottom of the deck, we need to let go of each other. Uh-oh. Let's pull some more. That's not a good place to end on. I am not available. I wish things could be different. So maybe they're not emotionally ready for what you need. It is time for me to heal now. I knew exactly what I was doing. Bottom of the deck. I wish I had treated you better. I look for you everywhere. Beautiful. I left you before you could give a chance to leave me. I want to feel that way again, but I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. You came closer than anyone. The timing just wasn't right. Okay. I hope that helped you. I'm going to now pull just a prayer. I will, let's see, 79 is a number that I see. 35 and 79. This is God's little instruction book. This is the prayer card. You have success in marriage is more than finding the right person. It is becoming the right person. Ooh. But thou, O man of God, flee these things and follow after righteousness, godliness, faith, love, patience, and meekness. Timothy 6:11. 79. So yeah, focusing on being the right person, not finding the right person. And I really think that really, that reminds me of this card right here. This, what does the highest version of yourself look like? Okay, 79. The art of being a good guest is knowing when to leave. Withdraw thy foot from the neighbor's house, lest he be wary of thee and hate thee. Yeah, so just maybe you're coming on a little bit too strongly. You just need to know when to back off and to focus on yourself and to not try to control every little situation. And I'm just going to flip to open to one. Ready? We make a living by what we get. We make a life by what we give. Oh my gosh, then that makes me think of like the material possessions card. I have showed you all things, how that be so laboring, ye ought to support the weak, and remember the words of the Lord Jesus, how he said, it is more a blessing to give than to receive. Yeah, you need to be more giving. You need to be more giving. Yeah, be more compassionate, be more service to humanity. And the winner of the free personal reading is Ailina Rantia. Congratulations. You can get a hold of me or I will get a hold of you. So you can decide when you want to redeem your free personal reading. Again, if you comment on the reading, you will be entered automatically to win a free personal reading. And if it resonates with you, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you very much and have a wonderful day.